Welcome to another edition of Why I Am a Kiwanian. It's our pleasure to have our guest today, Greg Fennig. Greg, would you tell us something about yourself?
Sure. Thanks, Rush. I'm Greg Fennig, and I've been a Kiwanian since 1993. I'm currently Vice President of Supply Chain and Public Affairs for Indianapolis Power and Light Company. And what that means is that I'm responsible for all of our external communications, our media relations, internal communications, corporate philanthropy, marketing, advertising, all of those kind of external components of Indianapolis Power and Light, and then also supply chain, which is procurement, warehousing, and accounts payable. So virtually everything that any of our folks at IPL need, except for fuel, will go through the supply chain organization, from the generation of the idea to purchasing the product, warehousing and transporting the product, to paying for the product. As far as Kiwanis, I became a member of Kiwanis back in 1993 because Kiwanis is a great network of like-minded folks. And what I mean by that is that Kiwanis members care about the community, and not only do they care about the community, but they care about doing something about it. It's very easy for us to say, yeah, we care about this or that in our community or the community as a whole, but what I found is that Kiwanians actually take action. My involvement with Kiwanis has really been primarily in the program committee. I've been involved in the program committee because I feel like that is one of the real critical success factors for our club, in that when we have our meetings every Friday, we want to make sure that we have very good, top-notch presentations and programs for our folks as they come, because they care about what's going on, and the programs are one way to be able to help people understand that. I was also involved in the Operation Crabapple Committee, which is the committee that plants trees around our community. And this was exciting for me because, one, I care about trees, and two, it's a way for us to impact the aesthetic environment of our community. One of the benefits of that is that, when I drive down the street and I drive past a lot of these projects, I can say, hey, I remember planting that tree. It's still there. It looks great. It's added value to the community. What's even more fun is when I'm with my kids and we would drive by and go to a project where my kids planted the trees, and they would be driving by and say, hey, Dad, didn't we plant that tree? So those are some of the reasons why I've been involved, and I think Kiwanis is a great organization, and I encourage you to be involved as well.
And what recommendations would you have for our current membership on becoming involved? What might they find of value to themselves and their community?
Well, I think that, first of all, through Kiwanis, I think you can team up with other folks who have the same kind of caring attitude, but most importantly is do something. Don't just come to meetings on Fridays, but be actively involved in the community, get engaged, and do something, get your hands dirty, do things that have really tangible, lifelong benefit.
Well, thank you very much for being with us today, Greg. It's a pleasure.
Thanks, Rush.